starting from the date on which the pay-per-view event is announced up to the time the event has actually started and I'm live commentating on it. Till that time, I keep on getting comments and questions about where can we watch the pay-per-view, where can we purchase it, is it available to buy via debit card or PayPal option is available or not. There are always a lot of confusions regarding the pay-per-view purchases in arm wrestling community. Welcome to the video arm wrestling fans, I'm Pradeep from Arm Wrestling News. In this video, we are going to talk about two pay-per-views in near future. First one, East vs West 3 on May 21st. Second one is Arizona State Championship on April 23rd. So this one is only 3 days away. Let's start with East vs West 3, May 21st. Second or maybe even first biggest event in arm wrestling history. It is either East vs West 2 or East vs West 3. You decide. Because when Engin Terzi asked on his community page and on Facebook about which match should be the pay-per-view for East vs West 3, my immediate reaction was, of course I can tell you that, Engin, let me just tell you in a minute. But then when I read the matches again, man, there were a lot of potential main event matches. Engin knows how to put up a great card, but Engin has forgotten how to keep the card short. But we love these long cards. It doesn't matter. So you can purchase the pay-per-view on app.coresports.tv for $13.99, $14. But Engin announced a few months ago that those who purchased the pay-per-view for East vs West 2 event will be getting a discount coupon code because there were some technical difficulties, app crashes and sound problems. So this time Engin has announced a $2 coupon code for discount for those who purchased the previous event. You will be getting your coupon code within 2-3 days. So the event will now cost you $12. And looking at $14, $12, it may seem to you that it is a costly event, costly pay-per-view. But when we look at the matches, 14 matches, so $1 per match. And these are world-class athletes, world champions, most of them. And looking at that, it doesn't seem like an expensive card. It is really cheap if you look at the value of the matches that you're going to get for those $14. And there are many complaints for Core Sports that they cannot purchase via debit card. Their cards are not working. Same problem happens with me every time. I tried my card, my brothers, my family members, none of them worked. I contacted a couple of friends. Then I found a friend whose card was working. So you have to do that. It is the same problem for most of the fans. Just contact as many trustable friends as you can and someone's card will work. Trust me, it will work. You'll have to do a lot of requests, I would say. Coming back to the $14 price, if we look at King of the Table, 4 matches for $10. PL event, Matt Mask vs Tim Bresnan and other match Ryan SP, Michael Todd. Those were the only 2 big matches. $10. I purchased a PL event for Vendetta 50, the Dennis vs Devon super match card for $30. Yes, arm wrestlers or arm wrestling fans who have recently joined or recently started purchasing pay-per-views do not know that PL was selling pay-per-views for $30. That was really expensive. This is not expensive. So videos will not be available for a long time, just like the previous time. So please purchase the pay-per-view when you still have time. Do not regret later. And there is also a GoFundMe link if you want to support the event even more. $25, you also get the pay-per-view link, which is worth $14, and the remaining amount goes for donation to keep the event happening in the future as well. And second option is $100 donation. Again, $14 goes for your pay-per-view purchase. You will be getting the coupon code for that. And remaining goes for donation, and a part of that goes in making t-shirts and also paying the athletes as well. So you will be getting a signed t-shirt from all the athletes, just like the previous one. I also got a t-shirt for East vs West 2. I may be even thinking about getting another one for $100. It supports the event and you have a memory. There was one doubt in my mind regarding these pay-per-views. One question actually. I saw Floyd Mayweather promoting a boxing event. He was asking the viewers why, or telling the viewers why they should buy the pay-per-view and requesting them to purchase the pay-per-view of the fight. And I know arm wrestlers are not getting paid like boxers, that is for sure. But if Floyd Mayweather can do that, or if the promoters can get Floyd Mayweather to ask the fans to purchase the pay-per-view or to promote the pay-per-view, why can't arm wrestling promoters do that? Like, I very rarely see any arm wrestler promoting the event in which they are competing. I think this should be a must for every arm wrestler. If you're competing, if you're getting paid, like if you're not getting paid, you're just getting your travel covered or something like that, then it makes sense. But if you're getting your travel, food, accommodation covered and you're getting paid, I think there should be a clause along with that. And it's up to the promoters. I can only suggest every arm wrestler competing should promote the event to some extent. If Floyd Mayweather can do that, others can do that. Arm wrestlers should also be able to do that. Let's talk about the next event, Arizona State Championship on April 23rd, 6 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. It will be a pay-per-view for $6 on Arm Wrestling TV, biggest arm wrestling YouTube channel. There is one more option. If you are living nearby, $50 for physical entry. You will be getting a really good treatment over there. I've heard there are drinks, foods, everything will be served. So no cell phones will be allowed. Again, the footages will not be available on internet because cell phones are not allowed and physical entry is being charged. So please keep that in mind. If you want to watch these matches, please purchase the pay-per-view. And I would say that this event is under promoted. East versus West, no problem with the promotions, but these could also be better with not only Engin promoting the event. All the arm wrestlers should promote. And same thing about this event, very much under promoted. I know Alex doesn't speak much English, but he knows enough English, or he could hire someone else to do that. I have not heard a single word from him to purchase the pay-per-view on his channel. Maybe not even a community post. Just one video edited by Polar Magazine that did not get much views. I'm not sure how they are going to sell this pay-per-view. It is going to be really difficult. It is going to be really harsh. So let's talk about the matches. Artem Ternenko versus Raymond Slypins. I'll quickly give my thoughts as well about these matches. I think Raymond Slypins, Coach Ray, is a level above Artem, both left and right-handed, and he should win this match comfortably. When the Artem versus Uncle John match was happening, I said one thing, that there is 2 level gap between these two. If Uncle John is 60, then Artem is 74 maybe for me. And if Artem is 74, I think Coach Ray is 80 and he should win that match comfortably. Don Underwood versus Wayne Withers. Don Underwood lost to BJ Fokakis, who is a 6'6" tall top roller, and Wayne Withers is what? A 6'7" tall top roller, even stronger. I'm going to go with the Wayne Withers in this one, 3-0 win. Paul Passamore versus Robbie Topi. Paul Passamore I think is going to win because this is a right-handed match. And Brent Rockers versus Adam Porzinski. I don't know how to pronounce that name. I don't know these guys. From what I have heard, looks like Brent Rockers is going to win this match. I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing their names correctly. Williams versus Nations, no idea. Janis Mullins versus Corey Miller. Based on experience, based on what Janis has done in his career, I think Janis should take this match very comfortably. 3-0. So guys, please purchase both of the pay-per-views. Link will be in the description. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. My name is Pradeep and I thank you so much for watching.